Hello everyone, and a very warm welcome back to the Smile Code. I'm your host, Dr. AC Kwedu, and it's a pleasure to have you with me today. I woke up this beautiful spring morning to the soft light filtering in. As I peered out of my bedroom window, my eyes were drawn to something simple yet profound. The stark silhouette of a bare tree against the pale sky. Its intricate branches, reaching out like a fractal, immediately reminded me of the hidden patterns that govern our universe. It sparked a question I couldn't help but wonder. Is there an underlying pattern, a grand design, connecting everything in the universe? That quiet observation has echoed across science, philosophy, and spirituality for centuries, and today we're going to explore it together. At one level in science, we see patterns everywhere, in fractals, like snowflakes, coastlines, and branching trees, where the same structure repeats at different scales. In the Fibonacci sequence, appearing in sunflowers, shells, hurricanes, even galaxies. In wave mechanics, governing light, sound, and even quantum behavior, these aren't random, they suggest underlying order. At another level, in human experience, patterns show up as behavioral loops, emotional cycles, generational patterns, even life themes that repeat until understood. And this is where the Smile Code fits in so beautifully, because awareness of patterns becomes the doorway to transformation. And then there's the spiritual lens, which goes even deeper. Many traditions suggest that reality is not chaotic, but structured consciousness. Ancient philosophies speak of cosmic order. Modern thinkers point toward a unified field of intelligence. Some even interpret the universe itself as vibrational patterning of consciousness. So the question becomes, are we discovering patterns, or are we expressions of the pattern itself? And the answer that came to me is both. It's a beautiful paradox. We are expressions of the pattern, and at the same time, we are the consciousness tasked with discovering it. Everything about us reflects this underlying order. From the macro to the micro, it's all connected. Your body follows rhythms. Your thoughts form patterns. Nature unfolds in repeating, elegant structures. You are not outside the system observing it from a distance. You are made of it. You are a living, breathing expression of it. A unique fractal in an infinite design. And yet, you have awareness. You can step back and ask, why do I think this way? Why does this pattern repeat in my life? What is the deeper order behind this feeling? This is consciousness reflecting on itself. The universe becoming aware of its own design through you. You are the pattern experiencing itself, and you are the observer awakening to that fundamental fact. That's why true growth feels like remembering. It's not about becoming something new, but about becoming fully conscious of the magnificent truth of what you already are. And this is why the Smile Code is so powerful. Know thyself is awareness of the pattern. Be thyself is alignment with the pattern. Live your purpose is expression of the pattern. Because if everything is patterned, then your thoughts follow patterns. Your choices reinforce patterns. And your life becomes a pattern until you consciously redesign it. The Smile Code isn't just about happiness. It's about pattern interruption and pattern creation. Interrupt limiting patterns, install empowering ones, and embody aligned action. Not randomness, not chaos, but pattern. We see it in the spirals of galaxies, in the rhythm of the tides, in the unfolding of a single leaf. And we feel it in our own lives because your thoughts, your emotions, your choices, they all follow patterns, and those patterns are shaping your health, your happiness, and your destiny. Your body lives in rhythm. You wake and sleep in cycles. Your hormones rise and fall. Your nervous system responds to safety or stress. And when you align, you heal. Your mind clears. Your energy flows. But when you resist, to ignore your signals, to live out of sync, the body speaks through fatigue, through anxiety, sometimes through disease. And yet, nature never forces. The sun rises without effort. The ocean moves without strain. A tree grows without rushing. Everything is in alignment with its pattern. So what happens when we do the same? That's how a drop of water becomes a mighty ocean. Not by striving, not by forcing, but by aligning with the same essence. Because the drop was never separate. One aligned thought, one aligned choice, one aligned life creates a ripple. And ripples don't stay small. They expand, they connect, they become waves. And eventually, they become a new ocean. So how do we align with our truest selves? How do we find that inner compass? It begins here, in the quiet sanctuary of your own being. Know thyself. You cannot know yourself in the constant noise of the outside world. You come to know yourself in stillness. Stillness is where the false falls away, where hidden patterns become visible, where your true essential voice emerges. Then be thyself, because knowing is not enough. To be yourself requires courage. The courage to release what no longer fits, to let go of the stories you've outgrown, to stand in your truth, and to live authentically. This is the work of alignment, because the cost of not being yourself is the quiet, slow erosion of your spirit. And finally, live your purpose. Purpose is not something you chase. It is something you align with. It emerges through clarity and connection to something greater than yourself. Because your life is not separate. Your gifts are meant to serve. And this is the smile code. Know thyself through stillness. Be yourself through courage. Live your purpose through clarity and connection. And that is how a drop becomes the ocean. Thank you for listening. If this episode resonated with you, share it with someone who needs to hear it. Together, we can expand consciousness and create a more peaceful world. Remember, stillness reveals you, courage expresses you, and purpose expands you.
You don't earn joy. You don't deserve joy. You don't make it stay. No, no, no way. You don't chase joy. You don't own joy. You don't hold it tight. Let go of the fight. It flows like a tide. It shines like the light. You don't have to try. Just open your eyes. You allow joy. You allow joy. When it comes around, life is enough now. You allow joy. You allow joy. enough now.